Ever thought that the way you're using your eye drops could be hurting your eyes? It might seem like no big deal, but simple mistakes in how we use them can actually make things worse, like increasing dryness or even causing more serious issues like glaucoma. The good news is, it's easy to make simple changes that can protect your eyes. In this video, I'll talk about 3 common mistakes with eye drops that many seniors make without even knowing it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to take better care of your eyes and keep them healthy for longer. Before I dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Golden Aging Health, your trusted guide for safe, science-backed health tips tailored for seniors. Now, let's dive into the first mistake you might be making using the wrong type of eye drops. It might sound simple, but the wrong choice could be making things worse for your eyes. Mistake number 1. Using the wrong type of eye drops. Many seniors reach for eye drops without realizing that not all eye drops are created equal. Choosing the wrong type for your specific needs can actually do more harm than good. Preservative-free eye drops are often recommended for people who need frequent relief from dry eyes. However, many over-the-counter drops contain preservatives, which, over time, can actually irritate your eyes and make dryness worse. On the other hand, some eye drops that claim to reduce redness are actually not suitable for regular use, especially for seniors, as they can cause a rebound effect, making your eyes redder after a while. According to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, preservatives in eye drops can be harmful when used long-term, especially for seniors, as the eyes become more sensitive with age. Some studies also suggest that regular use of redness-reducing drops can lead to increased eye irritation or dependency, making your eyes feel more irritated when you stop using them. Helen, a 72-year-old woman who had been struggling with dry eyes for months. Like many seniors, she wanted quick relief, so she picked up an over-the-counter eye drop from the pharmacy. For a while, it seemed to work. But after using it for some time, Helen started to notice something strange. Her eyes actually felt drier after using the drops, even though they were supposed to help. At first, she thought it was just a temporary issue. Maybe her eyes were adjusting. But the discomfort didn't go away. In fact, it got worse. Helen's eyes were constantly irritated, and no matter how often she used the drops, the relief was short-lived. Finally, frustrated, she visited her eye doctor. The doctor took a look at her eye drops and immediately pointed out that they contained preservatives, something Helen hadn't realized when she bought them. The doctor explained that preservatives, while helpful for shelf life, can irritate the eyes, especially when used frequently. This irritation was causing Helen's eyes to feel even drier, making her situation worse. So, Helen switched to preservative-free drops, and almost immediately, she noticed a difference. Her eyes started to feel better, and she was no longer battling constant discomfort. It was a simple change, but it made all the difference. To avoid this mistake, always check the ingredients before choosing eye drops. If you have chronic dry eyes or use drops frequently, ask your doctor or pharmacist for recommendations on preservative-free drops. Make sure to choose eye drops that are designed specifically for your condition, whether it's dry eye, allergies, or eye redness. Tried using eye drops without checking the ingredients and noticed something wasn't right? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could help another senior avoid making the same mistake. Next, let's move on to another common habit many seniors don't even realize could be affecting their eye health. Mistake number 2. Incorrect application of eye drops. What if the way you use your eye drops actually makes your condition worse? It may seem like a small detail, but using eye drops incorrectly can have serious consequences for your eye health. This mistake is more common than you think and can do more harm than good, especially as we age. According to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, Using eye drops correctly is important to get the full benefit. If not done correctly, the eye drops may not stay in the eye long enough to work. The correct technique involves tilting your head back, pulling down your lower eyelid to form a pocket, and dropping the drops into it. After instilling the drops, gently close your eyes, then press on the inner corner of your eye near your nose for about 30 seconds. This helps prevent the eye drops from running out and ensures they make contact with the surface of your eye. Blinking gently after instilling the drops helps distribute the drops evenly. It sounds simple, but not everyone does it right. Let me share the story of Jack, a 68-year-old retiree who struggled with dry eyes for months. Jack thought he was doing everything right each morning. He would tilt his head back, apply his eye drops, blink a few times, and go about his day. But over time, he noticed that his eyes were still dry and wondered why the eye drops weren't working. One day, his daughter walked in while he was applying his eye drops. "Daddy, you can't blink and put drops in," she said. "You have to press the corner of your eye so the drops don't run out." Jack was surprised. He had never done that before. It turned out that by not following the right method, Jack wasn't giving his eye drops the best chance to work. After making a simple adjustment, keeping the eye drops in place and pressing the corner of his eye, he felt immediate relief. His eyes started to feel less dry, and the irritation was finally under control. So the next time you use eye drops, remember this simple trick. Tilt your head back, close your eyes gently, and press on the corner of your eye for a few seconds to keep the drops from running out. These small changes can make a big difference in how well your eye drops work. Keep watching to uncover the third critical mistake that many seniors make with their eye drops. If you know someone who relies on eye drops every day, share this video with them, because even the smallest change today could save their eyesight tomorrow. Finally, let's discuss a routine that many seniors follow, thinking it's just part of their daily care, but it could be impacting your vision over time. Mistake number 3, overusing eye drops. Finding yourself reaching for eye drops more often than you'd like? What if that extra usage is actually doing more harm than good? Experts from the American Academy of Ophthalmology have highlighted that using eye drops too frequently, especially those that aren't meant for long-term use, can actually worsen your eye condition. Instead of providing the relief you need, over time, the drops can end up making your eyes feel more uncomfortable and increase the need for even more drop. This happens because preservative-based eye drops don't hydrate your eyes. They merely provide a temporary barrier that wears off quickly. For seniors, whose eyes are naturally drier due to aging, this effect can be especially problematic. A dry eye condition can get worse, and the cycle of overusing drops can lead to dependency on them, which prevents the eyes from recovering naturally. I once met Tom, a 70-year-old retired teacher who had been struggling with dry eyes for some time. At first, Tom found some relief with over-the-counter eye drops, which seemed like a simple solution to his problem. Every morning and night, he'd reach for the drops, thinking they would help soothe his dry, irritated eyes. But as time went on, Tom found himself using the eye drops more frequently, often multiple times throughout the day. He believed that the more drops he used, the better his eyes would feel. It seemed harmless, so he kept applying them. However, instead of feeling better, Tom's eyes became increasingly irritated and dry. No matter how often he used the drops, the relief was always short-lived. It wasn't until Tom's regular checkup with his doctor that the truth came out. His doctor asked about his eye care routine and expressed concern when he learned how often Tom was using eye drops. After a thorough examination, the doctor explained that the preservatives in the drops Tom was using were causing his tear glands to become less effective at producing natural moisture. The more he used the drops, the drier his eyes became. The doctor advised Tom to cut back on the drops and recommended preservative-free artificial tears instead. Tom followed the doctor's advice, and within a few weeks, he began noticing significant improvement. His eyes felt less dry and irritated, and the discomfort he had been living with started to subside. It was a simple change, but it made all the difference in his quality of life. What you can do. If you're using eye drops regularly, it's important to know when and how often to use them. Less is more when it comes to eye drops. You should avoid using them more than what's necessary. Be sure to choose drops that are preservative-free if you're applying them frequently, as preservatives can make the problem worse over time. Always follow your doctor's instructions carefully, and if you're using drops multiple times a day, it's worth asking your doctor whether that's the best course of action for your eyes. When your eyes feel irritated even after using eye drops, it could be a sign of something more. Type eyes in the comments and share your experience. It might help someone else avoid making the same mistake and protect their vision. Let's take a moment to review the 3 common eye drop mistakes seniors should stop making right now. Using the wrong type of eye drops, applying them incorrectly, and overusing them. These mistakes may seem small, but for older adults, they can have a major impact on eye health. Don't let these mistakes continue. Being mindful of your eye care routine can make all the difference in protecting your vision. You don't need to completely change your routine. Simple adjustments, like using preservative-free drops, applying them correctly, and knowing when to cut back, can help protect your eyes and keep them comfortable every day. Was this video helpful? Tap the like button and subscribe to Golden Aging Health for more expert-backed, senior-friendly tips that help you live smarter and keep your vision sharp. And don't forget to share this video with a loved one over 60. They might be making these eye drop mistakes without even knowing it. Want more eye health tips for seniors? Check out our playlist, Senior Eye Health, linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, take care of your eyes, and I'll see you in the next video.